After 25 years working in an art gallery, there's a few things I've learned about handling objects, and I thought I would just share these with you so you don't make the bad mistake of damaging something just because you didn't think about what you were doing. It's very easy to do this not only in a gallery, but also with your own material. And I see it over and over again, and I've actually seen things happen right in front of me where they get broken or damaged, or things that they shouldn't have done really caused a lot of cost to the pieces. So one of the things you need to remember, these are old. Things like this Apache basket, 1890s, they really dry out, they get very brittle. Same with some of the pots. And sometimes in these pots, they'll have fracture lines that you can't see. And this is why it's very important to candle them carefully. So with a basket, you don't want to just grab it like this by the rim. Don't do that, or you're going to end up with a big chunk of basket. In fact, one of my associates lost a basket because some client, or I don't even think they were actually a client, went and grabbed a basket up high and came down with part of the rim. This was a $25,000 basket. You know, that's an oops moment. So always use two hands. It's really easy. Like this, don't ever grab by one. Always use two hands. And you notice that when I want to put it down, I'll move this, and I'm not going to just lay it down. I want to use two hands. Always use two hands or you're going to end up damaging it. It's going to be a problem. Same with pots. Don't ever lift by the rim. You always want to double carry. One by the rim, one underneath, or even cradle the pot. These are important things. They seem very simple, but if you don't do them, you're going to have damage. Also, things that I've seen people do, actually people that really should know better, is that they will grab a pot like this by the handle. Yes, it does have a handle, but you don't know if there's a crack and it's old, and you don't want to do it that way, or the head. You'd want to use two hands. Same with things that have lugs. Don't expect the lug to hold. In fact, most of these are replaced. One of the reasons they're broken and replaced, somebody grabbed them by the lug, or they hung them by the lug. That would not be something you'd want to do either. Also, with a storyteller like this, you want to grab it by the neck. You want to hold it possibly with both hands if you can, but get a good grip like this. I have seen these broken again. Generally, they'll grab something by one of the little kids, and just use common sense. The other thing I'd like to discuss on jewelry, and one of the things I've seen over and over again repetitively, is an old jewelry like this. You can see it's nice and dark and has this great patination. These were collected in the 1920s, and these are early pieces around the turn of the century. You'll notice that they're dark and very oxidized. That's what you want. You do not want to polish these. Just never polish your jewelry if you're bringing it in for evaluation or for sale, because I know you want to help us out, but if you do this, this really can cause damage to the jewelry and not make them as valuable. So again, jewelry, don't polish unless the dealer says, yeah, it's okay to do it, but I never say it's okay to do it. So as far as I'm concerned, don't ever polish your jewelry until it's evaluated. These hopefully are a few little helpful hints. Click, click, click. Another thing, don't wear rings if you can when you're dealing with pots, because you can cause damage. And these hints are the things that you need to think about when you're handling Pueblo pottery, baskets, and your jewelry.